Hi, beautiful people. It's your girl, Sibusisograce, and we're back with another video. And when you see this video, it is going to be my 1 year anniversary of being a YouTuber. Hey! What a year it's been. I know there's a time I was inconsistent, especially last year, from probably April till September, I guess. But we keep moving, right? Because progress is all that matters. I'm so grateful, especially to the day ones, to the people who've been here since the very first video, the intro video, through the travel videos in Europe that were not the right aspect ratio. But you guys stayed, you guys watched, you guys supported all the way. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. For today's video, we're going to be having our very first Q&A. I put a question tag on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, but you're part of the YouTube family, here is my Instagram page. You guys should go and follow there because that's where we put all the updates, all the question tags and everything concerning YouTube, right? Let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to start with something light, icebreaker type of thing, right? So the first question says, what's your favorite dish? That's a tricky one, honestly, but I think it's burgers, guys. I love a burger. I love a good burger, but also I love me some pasta all my days, especially with mushroom any day, all day, every day. But honestly, I love rice, guys. Like, I can eat rice 3 times a day and not be tired of it. Okay, fine. It says favorite. I'm going to go with pasta. Yeah, I love pasta. The second question is, what's one piece of advice that you would give others, but you yourself fail to abide by, and why? This is a good question. You guys are coming for me. But anyways, I think recently the advice that I failed to abide by is just start. Just start. So I usually tell people, just go for it. Whatever you want to do, just start it. And then, you will learn along the way. But there's something I've been meaning to start for over a year now. And I think my friends are even tired of me at this point. But that's one thing I failed to abide by. I haven't started what I've been meaning to start. So, yeah, I think that's what I've been failing to abide by. What's the most thing you can do to change the narrative of Zimbabwe? That's a very good question, actually. I think, honestly, Zimbabwe is doing very well in terms of being on the world map. Like, we are seeing some of our public figures being invited to world renowned events. We're seeing some popular people visiting Zimbabwe. And Victoria Falls was listed as one of the top holiday destinations, I think, in 2025. So I think already we're doing pretty well. But I think the other thing that we can do is to continue to embrace our culture, even when we go abroad, and to be proud to be Zimbabwean. So when people ask you where you're from, you tell them you're Zimbabwean. And I think the most important thing, actually, I've just been going round and round in circles. The most important thing we can do is to excel in whatever space we find ourselves in, right? So be it in whatever you were doing, be it in engineering, be it in film and directing, everything that we find ourselves doing, just excel at it, because people are going to be curious about who you are, where you're from, and that will automatically bring the attention to Zimbabwe. And also travel. I think going to new places, seeing new things will bring about curiosity, because you're going to meet people and they're going to want to know who you are and where you're from. So that would definitely put Zimbabwe on the map. And also plug people, guys. Tell people to visit Nyanga. Tell people to visit the Victoria Falls and all of that. So that's what I think. I don't know if I answered the question well, but that's what I think. This one says, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be a content creator? I'm laughing because I'm not a big creator myself. I'm just, okay, fine, it's been a year, but I'm not that big of a creator. So it's just so interesting when someone asks me about being a content creator. But I mean, we are on the way. We're the next big thing, right? So, the advice that I would give, like I said before, the advice that I haven't been taking myself is just start. So, when I started being a content creator, I did not have an iPhone, right? I had this phone that I'm reading the questions from, my Samsung S21 Plus 5G. And I just started, I just started taking videos. I just started doing what I was doing. And sometimes I just go back and watch the videos that I made in the beginning and I realize, oh my days, yeah, it wasn't perfect, but I started and I'm getting better and better each time. So with content creating, you just start and you just see what works for you. You see what you enjoy, you see what you like, and ways to improve along the way. So just start. Don't wait to buy a camera. Don't wait to buy an iPhone. Don't wait to go to uni to start. Don't wait to move to that country. Don't wait to change houses to start. Just start. The next question is, how has boarding school shaped you? Wow. Okay. So I went to one school for my high school for 5 years. It's not the normal 6 years because I skipped a form. I skipped form two. So I only had 5 years of high school. And I love that about my life because, child. Anyways, I think high school gave me a certain level of independence because not even financially, guys. No, 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 no. I'm far from being financially independent, but I mean independent in terms of decision making, in terms of what to do, in terms of what I like and what I want. Because number one, I told you I skipped a grade. So that means I was now learning with people who are older. I had to know what I was doing, I had to catch up. I had to be that girl, right? From an early age. So it taught me that. And also, it helped me to live a life far from home, but also a fulfilling life. So to not only be happy when I'm around my parents, around my family, but to also find happiness and to be able to interact and engage well with anybody and everybody that I meet along the way. And it also taught me the importance of good friendships. If there's anything that high school gave me, it's some good friendships. So it taught me how to be a good friend and how to find good friends because bad company corrupts good morals. That's not even a joke, guys. That is real life. That is as real as it can get. The other thing is it has helped me to be bold when it comes to my choices. So after my O levels, most people expected me to do sciences, but I didn't, and I was still confident in the commercials that I chose. So it just taught me boldness and confidence. It taught me to be responsible, genuinely responsible, and to appreciate the people around me. Next question is, how do you manage to stay happy and positive? I don't know about being happy. Okay, fine. Yeah, I am generally a happy person, but I think God. Not I think, I know it's God because I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always, I think I call it joy. It's mainly joy. I don't think it's happiness per se, but I think it's mostly joy and the happiness as well. But it's God, honestly, it's God. It's God. It's God. It's also doing things that help to fill my cup, and being surrounded by loving people, by caring people, by supportive people, and also going for things that I like and enjoy. That's the other thing that helps me. Another thing that helps me to stay positive is the way my life has changed, where I've come from, where I'm at, and where I'm going. So that keeps me so positive because I know that better will always come, that there's always better coming for me. I think this question is okay, it's kind of related to the one that I answered, but how is your relationship with God? My relationship with God is imperfect, but it's progressive. And I think that's very, very, very important because I think as Christians, it's very easy to become self righteous. So just because you're not doing certain things, just because you're not living your life in a certain way, it's so easy to think of yourself so highly and to put yourself on a high horse, which you're not on, right? So it's very progressive and we're going somewhere. It's not stagnant, there's growth. And I'm so happy about that, honestly, because that's literally the anchor of my life, my relationship with God, because I've seen Him work in my life. I've seen Him pull me out of places I never thought I would get out of. I've seen Him do things that I never thought were possible, right? So it's going great. It's very progressive. I think that's the perfect way to describe it. It's progressive, it's not stagnant, and I'm not backtracking either. So we're moving forward and it's going great. The next question is, how has been your experience in India? My experience has been okay, fine. Like I said, I think in one of the videos about I didn't want to study in India. That video, if you go and watch it, I talked about how I spent like nearly 2 years just staying in the house, watching Netflix every day, doing absolutely nothing. So I can say it has been uneventful, honestly. It has been uneventful, but things changed up last year when I came back from Zimbabwe for the summer break, and it has become eventful. It has become so eventful. My experience here has been amazing. I i have new friends now, and they're just like me, like we have the same interests. We just enjoy spending so much time together, so it has been amazing in that aspect. We've been going out more, we've been traveling more, we've been doing a lot more. I traveled recently, if you watched the travel series, the December travel series. So my experience here has been both nice and not nice. Nice in this Not nice in the sense that I didn't want to come here in the first place. And I also spent nearly a year and a half doing absolutely nothing here. But it has also been nice because like things have just shifted completely. I've been traveling. I have more friends now. I've been more outgoing. I've been more social. And it's been amazing because that's when I started my journey of being a YouTuber and a content creator. So, overall, my experience here has been nice, honestly. It has been amazing. Hey girl, how many countries have you visited so far and which one is your favorite? Ah, that's a nice question. So, I was just thinking about it, hey, this other day, and I realized I've been to Botswana. Like the first country that I visited in 2019 was Botswana for a school trip. And I can't believe I forgot I've been to Botswana, guys. Like, completely forgot. But I had a blast. That was an amazing time. That was an awesome, awesome time. So, I've been to Botswana. I think that's the only country I've been to in Africa. Yes, that's the only country I've been to in Africa. Outside of that, I think I've been to 7 or 8 countries in Europe. I don't know if India counts. Are you going to count India? I don't know. But I think I've been to 7 or 8 countries in Europe. Yeah. If you check out the first vlogs, you see the countries I've been to. Also, if you check out my Instagram highlights, you will see the countries I've also been to. Oh, sorry. And which one is your favorite? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But I think ah, it's crazy. It's crazy to choose. It's hard to choose because I I was staying in Latvia in the capital city Riga. I think that was my favorite, guys. Does that count? But it was always my dream to go to Paris in France, but it wasn't my favorite. I didn't like the experience, I won't lie. So probably my favorite was it's hard to choose, guys. I don't know. It's hard to choose because every country had something special about it. So when I visited Poland, I visited my friend. When I visited the Netherlands, I was also visiting a friend. When I visited Denmark and Sweden, I was visiting family and all of that. So I don't know. But I think let me say Denmark, guys, and the Netherlands. Yeah, I think those were my favorite. But I love all of them, guys. Why are you making it hard? Why should I choose? Why should I choose? The next one is nothing to say. Seen your rules a couple of times. Just keep pushing, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the motivation. I really, really appreciate it. And many of you have been encouraging me, and I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the beautiful words. Thank you so much. I will keep pushing and also keep supporting me. I hope you like my rules when you see them. Do you? What inspired you to start creating content, and do you see yourself earning from it? What inspired me to start content was the fact that I had content. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, fine. I've always wanted to be on your screens, on people's screens. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted you to see my face everywhere. I've always wanted that for myself. But then honestly, I think what made me start is the fact that I actually had something to post, and my life, my journey, my chapter in Europe was just a testament to God's faithfulness and goodness. And I really wanted people to see the goodness of God, to see how good God is. So I had the content, honestly. It wasn't the right aspect ratio when it comes to YouTube, but I posted it anyways because what mattered was what you were saying, not really the aspect ratio. So I think what motivated me to start honestly was the fact that I now had the content, and also like I just wanted to it was just like more like a testimony of God's goodness in my life, because I really wanted to go to Europe, guys. I've always wanted to go to Europe. The next question is, can I please have money? Guys, my brother, I please, when I have money, you know what? Let's leave it. You want money? Wait for the money. I don't have money too. Let's start a GoFundMe. Let's start a GoFundMe. Probably we'll raise a couple of funds and probably find ourselves in Brazil. What advice would you give to someone who's interested in content creation? Oh, so I guess it's a similar question. Someone else asked that. I think I've already answered it, but just start. Don't wait to have the right equipment, the right phone. Just start and be consistent. Be consistent. I think at first when you start, the views might be low and it can be so demotivating, but also know why you're doing it, because when you have a strong why, even when the views are low, even when the engagement is low, even when the motivation is low, you keep going and keep doing it. So have a strong why. Someone said, hey. This one says, do you ever regret starting your journey as a content creator? No, I don't. So far, I don't. I have no regrets because It's been going good, guys. Slow but steady, but it's going good. I have no regrets. Probably I regret not starting earlier. Yeah, I think that's the one thing I regret. I regret not starting earlier. I regret the ideas that I put off thinking that they were not good enough. I think that's all. But I don't regret being a content creator. This one says, what to do when you lose people in your life? Is it like you are the problem or what? Okay. So I'm guessing this loss is like friendships ending or something like that, right? So what do I do? You know, I haven't really had crazy experiences with people, like losing people and stuff. Probably I have, but maybe it was one person, honestly, like one person. And that was like years ago, right? So, honestly, my perspective on this might not be fresh, and I hope it will help you. But I think, okay, fine. I think it's not always a bad thing. As you go on in life, you can't take everyone with you. There are people who become more of weights, there are people who become more of burdens than friends, than companions, right? So it's not really a bad thing. And also, let's say in the context of coming to Christ, like when you get saved, you're prone to lose people, you're prone to lose friends, right? And that one is a positive because your lifestyles are no longer the same. The things that you are striving for are no longer the same. So I think the most important thing is to acknowledge what's happening. Sometimes we ignore things, sometimes we are in denial and we don't process these feelings well, but acknowledge what's happening and allow yourself to feel the pain of it and to feel whatever feeling comes with it, but don't allow yourself to stay too long in that place. And then put yourself out there. Put yourself out there in spaces where there are like minded people, in spaces where there are people you aspire to be friends, you aspire to talk to get close to, and also pray about it. I think talk to God about it, and He will give you good community that will keep you grounded and community that's grounded in Him. How long have you been in India? I've been in India for 2 years. I've been in I've been in India for 2 full years now. This one says single. Single with the question mark. What's the definition of single, guys? What's the definition of single? But this is my left hand. Let me bring it closer. There is no ring there. I haven't been to the what do you call that? The courthouse. So yeah, I'm single according to the law. Eh, you know what, guys? I didn't think we had so many questions, but it seems we have so many questions. Oh my gosh! Well, according to me, guys, because this is my first Q&A, and you guys really did your thing. I'm so happy about that. Ukita program EP, Ukita program or course EP. Which program are you doing? I am doing business. Business. I'm doing business. Why did you choose India instead of a better country like USA, UK, or Canada? This is a very interesting perspective that you have. I chose India because I didn't choose India. If you go back to my videos on I didn't want to study in India, I'll just show you like the thumbnail of it. Then you can look for it on my page. Then you get a better understanding of what actually transpired. But I did not choose India. And the three countries that you mentioned here were never part of my plan. I never aspired to go there or to study there. So, yeah, probably if you had asked me about Denmark, if you had asked me about other countries, I would have a proper answer for you. But these were also countries that I never aspired to go to. I never wanted to study in the USA, in the UK, or Canada. I hope that answered. uh, I hope that answers your question well. Have you faced discrimination since moving to India? I haven't faced discrimination, but I've heard of cases of discrimination. So, yeah, I've heard of cases. I've had friends who have faced discrimination and all of that, but I haven't faced it on a personal level. Probably, I don't know if the weird stares count or them asking for pictures just because not their color counts. But if it counts, then yes. But if it doesn't count, then no, I haven't. Like, any violent words or um things that are not supposed to be said to a person. No, I haven't. It says, damn, you're gorgeous. Are you single? Yes, I am single. This is my left hand, even the right hand as well. I'm single. What culture shocks have you experienced since moving to India? Culture shocks. Culture shocks, culture shocks. I've been here for so long that most of the things have become so normal to me, but let me try to remember. I think a culture shock that I've okay, fine. I don't know if it's a culture shock, but guys, most of the cars in this country are white. I found that so not usual when I got here, when we're coming from the airport. Like, why are the cars white? Why are if all the cars white, you know? And the other culture shock was the fact that not everybody can speak English, not everybody understands English. And the other thing is that the US dollar doesn't work here. That was so hmm interesting to me because I just thought the US dollar works everywhere that you go, but it doesn't work here. And the other thing is um I don't think these things I don't know what a culture shock is. I'll put the definition here. So probably what I'm gonna say might or might not be a culture shock. But also they widely use gas to cook here. Like they don't really use electric stoves like back home. And I think the other thing is that Indians are givers, if that makes sense. They will offer you something and they won't take no for an answer. That's such a culture shock for me because I'm not gonna force you to eat food that I'm already eating because I wanna eat it all, you know? But yeah. I don't know if the weather counts. They have extreme weather patterns. Yeah, it's either very hot or very cold. Like there's hardly an in between. Like it's either very hot or very cold. Next question is, where exactly are you in India? I'm in Punjab. I'm in Punjab. Punjab or Punjab. I don't know. Depends on how you want to pronounce it. But I'm in Punjab or Punjab. Are you dating in India? You guys in relationships? Chai. Chai. Huh? You guys want to know. You guys love things. I will, but no, I'm not. I'm not dating in India. When are you leaving India? Are you chasing me away? You want me to leave? Baby girl, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you want me to leave India, guys? I'm moving to Delhi actually. Alright. I love Delhi, guys. If you've been to Delhi, let me see if there's anything that I left. Oh yeah, I forgot. The one that said, what inspired you to start creating content and do you see yourself earning from it? I forgot to answer the second part. Yes, I do see myself earning from it. I love to create content, honestly. But if the money can come, if the money wants to come, the money should come actually. Yeah, I am looking to earn from it. I do see myself earning from it actually. I do. It has taught me to work well under pressure. Guys, we used to do so many subjects in high school, but we still had time to chill with our friends, to have fun, go for sports, etc. etc. So to be able to work well under pressure and to have a well balanced life. To not only focus on academics, work, academics, business, yada yada nah. You know, to be able to balance out life and to still do well in every aspect of your life. So that has helped me. And now I know I can work well under pressure. And it has shaped me to also not be a procrastinator, to do my work on time and to do the best in everything that I do, because the little effort will amount to something bigger. So, yes. What advice would you give to someone who wants to be a content creator? I almost forgot. As much as you should start with what you have, but also try to work towards getting, something better, like better sound, better lighting, a better phone, better storage, all of that. So, as you start with what you have, also work towards getting better things so that you can make your content better, because the people these days, they want the quality, they want the good this and that. And also learn about editing. That's very important. So watch video tutorials. The beautiful thing is that YouTube is for free. You can go and learn how to edit, the angles that you can use to take your videos, and all of that. So yeah, but I think a good starter pack is a good tripod, and that's it. A good tripod, guys. Genuinely, that will go a long way. A good tripod. What advice would you give to someone who's interested in content creation? The advice is also, don't be afraid of what people are going to say, because the thing about people is they're always going to talk. Whether you do something good, whether you do something bad, they're always going to find something to criticize. So be bold, be confident, and don't be shy. Don't be afraid of sending your friends, your family, your videos, like in the initial stage, to support you and all of that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask people to subscribe. Don't be afraid to ask people to like, to comment, to share. Don't be afraid of uplifting your craft, of putting your work out there. Do it. Okay? Don't be afraid of being perceived by people, how they see you, what they think about you, because that's why I said have a strong why. Don't care about what people are gonna say. But also be careful of what you put on the internet, because remember, this is a digital footprint. You do not want to say things that are gonna get you into trouble, especially with the law. You don't want to say things that are going to push brands away from you. You're not going to want to say stuff that's discriminatory in any way, shape, or form. And also stay out of criticizing people. Don't be a content creator whose work is to criticize other people's work. If that's what you want to do, then abort that mission. This is the end of our Q&A video. Thank you guys for watching. And if you watched till this part, till the ending, you're a real one. And I appreciate you so, so much. See you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Especially the sharing. You guys are so stingy. This is not money, guys. This is just free sharing. So just share the link to your friends and have yourselves a wonderful day.